went to
graduated.
college.
Yes, it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
And I guess it was like 2 or 3 grades.
Yes, yes.
They were like preschool and
First,
first
second,
grade.
something like that.
No, my sister said you can't. There's so many people where it's like, you know, like that person is either another child, they had an older child. It's like a oh, it's a beautiful house. I mean, it's a real old farm. Yeah, it's like I don't think she's actually. That's like not something that like your mom couldn't do. But it's just such a great deal. She really. They just actually. They just have built it up.
Yeah, and at the time where everything was like booming, I remember they were like,
Did they build one?
so they had like a main student center, and then they got a second one, and then they got one on the hill. So where the hockey is, and they have more
like
housing up there.
after the game.
It's called Rocky Top. They have their own student center, like Hippocampo Pass. Oh my god. Campus. My sister was up campus, but I think it's like public.
What did she do bachelor's?
Bachelor's, and then her boyfriend was they just bought a house together in Boston. He was like a 4+1.
Well, that's she's looking at a 3+. That's sort of really the 3+1, I think, which is like the communication studies.
Yeah, so she did communication and entrepreneurship.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't for the 3+1, it would be like she's still great, but I think she's got into that. I mean, she got into college.
Yeah.
So she's like, you know, I really like it, and so we talked. She had a play. Specifically, and I can start coaching. So, but she said, you know, my sister said, like, we'll probably still think of it. They had done Boston, so they saw like 3 or 4 Boston. But you know, it's just everybody's gonna make a decision. You know, it's like, and it's a big decision for her. It's like the first big decision.
We were just hearing about it from some of the kids on here, like I didn't even think it was out. So they're like, yeah, I'm thinking like, yeah, unless I get into Harvard or whatever. It's like, oh yeah. It's always joking about it. I'm like, well, I hope all your dreams come true. No matter what.
I mean, the key is just, you know, listening to the cost of this. I don't know which school was at $2,000. I mean, it was one of those schools. I was like, no. Maybe it was beautiful.
What? So it's like once you're
3 or 4%. And then I did the math. I'm like, that's like 2 years every year for 100,000. Because 92,000, and then you add another 3 or 4,000, then you add another 4 or 5,000.
It's like once we're all flirting with 100,000, when are we just like, it's a cartoonish figure.
I remember when it was 50.
That was me. Like I was going to 40, and it was like, you know, but the discounts were just similar. So then it was like, well, it's 20, and that's the same as what is for me in Massachusetts. I mean, like that's the same as your
because my sister's in college, she got $34,000. So I'm like, well, that's what you can think of, like, you know, like the price and then the sticker price. But I'm like, don't forget, you're paying housing and food on top.
Yep.
So like, yes, this great tuition discount, but and the housing's going to go up 3 or 4%.
Yep. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. But
You're sucking away your savings right now.
I'm
you guys.
I'm like, okay,
you
so
both
if I
have
put
the
in
tuition
another,
opportunity.
if I put in another, like, you know, 15 years here, it will be worth. I'm in this. Oh, okay.
Our
Here it's 90%. So I would just pay the
And then I thought we're
sitting back.
good panels?
Yeah, we just did two. One, and then March did one.
Yeah, we switched up a few topics. No, so if you haven't seen this before, basically they'll do like the membership of the like they'll do like a couple of small last year's faculty they'll do for members physically like we'll tap each person individually, so we'll get everybody individually, and then there's they'll go on their call and then give us a staff underneath and then we'll do a picture. Yeah, just talk about it.
Members of Phalanx and White Key are selected for their exemplary display of 3 pillars of leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. Today, we will induct 19 new members and 3 honorary members into our organization in a ceremony we call the Tabbing. They will join a community of over 1,700 members and over 140 honorary members. We will also be giving 9 individuals the White Key Award, and I would like to be the first to thank you all, the inductees and the award winners, for all the time and energy they have freely given and unselfishly given to Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. We will begin today with the Darren Address. Recently renamed, the Phalanx Honor Society has celebrated the recipient of the David M. Darren 40 Counseling Award in celebration of clustered learning, advocacy, and support for students for the past 47 years. Members of the Institute's faculty are nominated by their peers, and students are selected based on their unusual contributions in the counseling of undergraduate students. Our address today will be given by Professor Yael Ariel from the School of Architecture and the Darren Award winner last year. Professor Ariel has actively and unconsciously supported the learning process of students in the School of Architecture by helping her students look for opportunities and pushing them to believe in themselves to create work that they otherwise thought they couldn't. Yael's support of undergraduate architecture students helps them grow to be the best students that they could be and achieve their personal and professional goals. So I'd like to welcome Professor Yael Ariel to the stage.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be here with all of you, and I'd like to really congratulate you on your incredible achievements, and for everyone who's going to be recognized today, thank you from the bottom, or congratulations from the bottom of my heart. I'm honored to be here today as the 2024 recipient of the Darren Award for Advising. I've been teaching architecture since 2004, and I've been investing a lot of energy and care in my students for over 20 years now. This award is really meaningful to me because in my life as an educator, it serves to affirm the more ineffable side of our role as educators. The invisible web and interpersonal relationships and mentoring. This quality that ties us to one another and efforts that that typically go overlooked, or at least under-acknowledged. And this is but they're exceptionally meaningful for how our community operates. And I believe that our community ties and mentoring and advising give us the support we need to excel and grow. I appreciate that the Phalanx Society provides the space and appreciation of that in our education. Robert Irwin speaks of the desire, he's an artist, and he speaks of the desire to have his art change his viewers and extend the way that they see the world. That a viewer encounters his work of art and they may reach a realization that can change them forever. Similarly, I think that our role as mentors is not just to convey information, but also to provide opportunities to see the world through a different lens and empower students to believe in their own abilities and find their own role in life. I believe that we have great impact on one another, an impact that can transform us. We all need guides in our path, people who light up where the next step is. Sometimes we create an infrastructure for finding the next step along the path. And other times it's about providing a soft touch, while sometimes it's about providing a stern voice. As Stephen Jobs once said, my job is not to be easy on people. My job is to take these great people and push them to make them even better. Mentors enter our lives not only in formal roles. They could be a teacher or employer, but they could also be a neighbor or an upperclassman or a friend. One of my mentors who touched my life as a young architecture student was my professor, Diane Lewis, a professor in my undergraduate education, and also my first full-time employer. I remember our first class where Diane, rather than kind of treating us as fourth-year students, she spoke to us like we're architects, like we're already there, as we're already kind of colleagues, and treated us with respect and humanity that made us kind of rise to the occasion and be the professionals that she thought we were. And you know, later I worked for Diane, and she was also someone who, as an employer, would call me up and remind me to eat and make sure I left the office on time and not stayed like really late. And that's, for those, I don't know how well you know the world of architecture, that's quite rare. But it was also a really interesting lesson in how to kind of respect myself and what the things that I needed to take care of. And I think that that seeing the best in people can make them rise to the occasion and meet your expectation. I personally prefer to see the best in my students and sometimes be disappointed than not see this dormant potential that lies within someone. In the words of Robert Frost, I'm not a teacher, I'm an awakener. You all are exceptional in your own fields, that's why you are here. And you're here due to your intellect and dedication, each to your respective crafts. But as exceptionals, you also have the opportunity to make a difference in lives around you. You're in the position to be a mentor, to guide others, and provide them with that needed respect, and sometimes push them to excel in their own field, but also push, but promote their humanity. We're all there to awaken the best in the people around us. Again, I'd like to congratulate you all, and I'm looking forward to the day. Thank you.
Professor Ariel. We will continue today's event with the presentation of the next class of White Key Award recipients. In 1937, there was a White Key Society established to recognize second-year students who have distinguished themselves amongst their peers in areas of leadership, service, and devotion to the alma mater. In 1971, the honor was extended to first-year students and had shifted from a society to an award. Today, in 2025, we will present 9 students with this esteemed award. These students were nominated for their demonstration of our 3 pillars and selected for this designation by their peers. As I call your name, please come forward. Eric A. Gutierrez. Juning Sun. L. Suntarondam. Jordan Krishnaya. Liam Hutchison. Anisha Biswasha. Nagoni Madizka. Jake Grulon. Griffin Oliver. Having displayed outstanding leadership and service through Rensselaer's activities, and having demonstrated a loyal devotion to our alma mater, you have all been recognized with the White Key Award and are hereby entitled to all of its honors, privileges, and insignia thereto. We have invested you with a pin, an emblem of the White Key Award, a capital R crossed with a white key. May this pin band you together in a spirit of good fellowship, motivate you to continue your roles of campus leadership, and instill in you a desire to promote and further name of the institution. On behalf of Phalanx, we congratulate you and applaud your accomplishments. And now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce the Vice Provost for Student Life, Dr. Robert Haradsky, to deliver today's keynote address.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the opportunity to be here this afternoon and to really celebrate with all of you this remarkable occasion. This afternoon we gather not only to honor the exceptional achievements of a select group of students, but also to celebrate the spirit of leadership, service, and dedication that makes Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute community truly unique. The Phalanx Society is one of the most prestigious honor societies at RPI, and to be tapped for membership is a recognition of more than just academic excellence. It's a recognition of character, of a deep commitment to your peers, to the Institute, and to the greater community. It's a symbol of leadership, not in a conventional sense of titles or positions, but in the quiet ways you inspire those around you to rise to their best selves. As you stand on the precipice of this new chapter in your academic and professional lives, I want to share with you a few thoughts of what it means to be a part of the Phalanx Society, not just as members, but as leaders of tomorrow. First, leadership through service. At RPI, we pride ourselves on the breadth and depth of our technical education. We're a university that produces some of the brightest minds in engineering, science, and technology. But what truly sets us apart, our graduates apart, is not just their knowledge or technical prowess, it's the ability, it's a little hard to hold a mic, and it's the ability to take what you've learned, and use it for the betterment of others. This is the essence of leadership. The Phalanx Society is not just about individual achievements, it's about service to others. You've shown that you are not only capable of excelling within your disciplines, but also of giving back, whether through student organizations, community outreach, or any of the countless ways you've worked to improve the lives of those around you. You've demonstrated that leadership is not just about advancing oneself, but elevating others, and that's a powerful gift. Second, leading by example. The impact of a true leader is often felt in ways that are subtle, not always visible in the headlines or social media feeds. The most influential leaders, I believe, are those who lead by example. They set a standard of excellence that others naturally aspire to. They show up when needed. They do the hard work when no one else is looking, and encourage others to reach for higher goals, no matter the challenges they may face along the way. In joining the Phalanx Society, you now find yourselves in the company of individuals who have demonstrated this quiet yet powerful leadership. You're surrounded by those who embody the values of RPI: curiosity, innovation, integrity, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. This society does not just tap individuals based on their past successes, it taps them for their potential to inspire others, to lead with humility and strength, and to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Third, a legacy of excellence and responsibility. As you move forward in your careers and life beyond RPI, remember that membership in the Phalanx Society is not just an honor, it's a responsibility. You're now part of a legacy that spans generations, a lineage of students who have gone on to shape industries, develop breakthrough technologies, and most importantly, make the world a better place. You will encounter countless opportunities to take the lead, to influence change, and to make decisions that will affect not only your careers, but the world. It's essential to recognize the weight of those decisions and the impact they can have. The Phalanx Society stands as a reminder that with great privilege comes great responsibility. As you step into positions of leadership, whether in industry, academia, or society at large, always remember the values that this society represents: integrity, service, humility, and a relentless commitment to excellence. To the newest members of the Phalanx Society, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. You've earned your place here through your hard work, your dedication, your leadership. But as you join this distinguished society, remember that your journey is just beginning. This is not the end, but the beginning. It's a new chapter, one that will challenge you, inspire you, and push you to continue growing. As you take on this mantle of leadership, may you always strive to be the kind of leader who lifts others up, who leads by example, and who carries the values of this great institution with you in all that you do. I have no doubts you will continue to make RPI proud, not only as members of the Phalanx Society, but as future leaders in every sense of the word. Congratulations once again, and I look forward to seeing the incredible contributions you will make in the years to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Provost Hradsky. We will now commence the tapping ceremony with a brief history of Phalanx. More detailed history of our organization can be found within the event programs. Phalanx was founded in the spring of 1912 by Edward H. Dion, class of 1912, to honor those men of senior standing who have been most active in student affairs, who had worked to better the standing of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute off campus, and who created new programs to improve the quality of life on campus. The members enjoyed benefits of being involved in the most elite society on campus. By the early 70s, Phalanx membership was extended to all upper class, graduate class, and women students, all in the name of recognizing those members of the RPI community who have upheld the pillars of leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. As we conduct the tapping, listen carefully to how each of our Phalanx candidates has set themselves apart within these three aspects. Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
During her time at Rensselaer, she pursued a bachelor's degree in architecture with a minor in history, focusing on urban design and environmental policy. She founded the RPI Sunrise Movement chapter, which allowed her to engage deeply within the climate activism network in the capital region. In this role, she organized and spoke at rallies, participated in lobbying days at the New York State Capitol, and advocated for a climate action plan for the Institute's administration. In addition to her activism, she held several leadership positions on campus, including Emissions Ambassador Coordinator, Vice President of Operations for Pi Beta Phi Sorority, President of RPI Raga A Cappella, and Club Representative on the Union Executive Board. Through these roles, she also had the privilege of serving as the sole student representative on the President's Rensselaer Forward Regional Engagement Committee. She believes that the intersection of urbanism, climate policy, and leadership lies in community engagement, and that her experiences within the Rensselaer community have helped her discover her purpose and passion for driving meaningful change. I would like to invite Kriti Sharma to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
On campus, as an undergraduate student, she has taken on leadership roles in multiple organizations to drive student engagement and academic support. As chair/president of ACMW, she saw over 10 initiatives that support women and gender minorities in computing, fostering partnerships with on-campus clubs and administrative resources from 2023 to 2025. Prior to that, she was webmaster during spring of 2023. Additionally, as president of the ITWS Student Leadership Council, she led initiatives to align with program goals and serve as the primary liaison between students and faculty to enhance the student experience from 2024 to 2025. She was also the social media chair for the 2023 to 2024 school year. These roles have allowed her to create meaningful opportunities for students while enhancing collaboration and outreach within the university community. Apart from her e-board positions, she is a part of Upsilon Pi Epsilon, the Computer Science Honor Society. She works with the RPI Union on their social media team and participates in research projects with the ITWS department. I would like to invite Sonia Joseph to the stage for induction into Phalanx. As president of the CBIS Graduate and Postdoctoral Student Association, he has led initiatives for graduate and postdoctoral students, managing a $2,500 budget for events. He organized resume and job search workshops, collaborated with the Career Center for Research Networking events, and invited industry speakers for the PhD in Industry Talk series. As the professional and social chair, he developed networking events to help students improve professional skills for securing internships and full-time employment. As president of the Biomedical Engineering Graduate Council, he managed 3 committees to organize social, professional, and outreach events for BME graduate students and improved student-faculty relationships by hosting feedback sessions. He also managed a $2,800 budget for events and graduate student recruitment. Currently, he serves as the Professional Relations Co-Chair, helping to organize events for PhD students' careers and fostering cross-institute collaborations among graduate students. I would like to invite Diego Machado Reyes to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
Kriti, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Sonia, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties? Diego, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties? They didn't prep me for holding 3 things.
This inductee has served as president of the Institute of Industrial Systems Engineers, IISC, since the organization's reinstatement in fall 2023, helping to revive the group with the assistance of 4 other students in industrial engineering. During his tenure, he has led initiatives to support industrial systems engineering undergraduate and graduate students academically, professionally, and socially. Since fall 2023, IISC has grown from 5 members to 9 executive board members with plans to add 2 more positions in spring 2025. He has worked with the executive board to offer professional development opportunities, such as Lean Greenbelt and Six Sigma Greenbelt training, hosted industry speakers and recruiters from top companies, and organized an industrial engineering-specific tutoring and mentoring program. Additionally, he has worked as an admissions ambassador since summer 2022, provided tours for prospective students and their families, and became a tour evaluator to help foster the growth of newer ambassadors. Through his performance and demonstrated excellence as an ambassador, he has also served on the Facilities and Services Committee for the Rensselaer Union, identifying safety hazards related to campus lighting and pedestrian safety. He has helped write a campus safety improvement proposal distributed to stakeholders, including RPI administration, the RPI union, and the Troy Police Department. I'd like to invite David Gardner to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
This inductee has served as marketing director and president of Women in Business, leading the organization's vision to help undergraduate and graduate students at RPI improve their professional, social, and personal skills. As president, she facilitated the development of students' soft skills to help them network effectively and build a strong career foundation. She has also served as president of the Lally Management Student Association during the 23-24 academic year, establishing a peer mentorship program of over 30 students to bring graduate and undergraduate students together, further fostering a supportive community for academic and personal development. She has continued her involvement by managing and creating advertising content across the students' various social media accounts to increase campus participation. Beginning in fall 23, she took on the role of recruitment chair for Alpha Phi Omega, a national co-ed service fraternity that shares a passion for leadership, friendship, and service. In this role, she organized recruitment events and coordinated community service and fellowship activities. As an admissions ambassador coordinator, she gives back to RPI community by conducting information sessions for prospective students and parents, leading campus tours, and serving as a guide for newer ambassadors. I would like to invite Allison Gorelick to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
As a student at RPI, she has taken on significant leadership roles across multiple organizations. She is an active cornhole player, contributing to team practices, helping organize scrimmages and promote the sports on campus. In addition, she serves as the vice president of Gamma Nu Eta, the RPI chapter of the Information Technology and Web Science Honor Society, where she supports the chapter's operations, plans events, and helps facilitate networking opportunities for members. She is also the president of the Muslim Student Association, where she led efforts to organize cultural and educational events, creating a welcoming space for Muslim students and foster community engagement across campus. Additionally, she is always assisting with various initiatives within ITWS leadership, where she actively supports and guides fellow students through mentoring, organizing workshops, and contributing to ITWS-related events. I would like to invite Mina Mall to the stage for induction to Phalanx.
David, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Allison, do you accept a membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
Mina, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
As president of the Multicultural Leadership Council, She has worked to revitalize the organization and elevate the visibility of cultural groups under RPI's 8 pillars of diversity. She's been a strong advocate for diversity and inclusion on campus, spearheading major events such as Union's International Festival, the first ever multicultural potluck, and the Halloween pumpkin painting event. She also co-founded the Black Women's Circle in partnership with an RPI alumna, creating a supportive space for Black women to share experiences, seek advice, and build community. Additionally, she serves as the student point of contact for the Multicultural Lounge in the Union, ensuring it remains a welcoming and functional space for all students. Beyond MLC, she has been an active member of the National Society of Black Engineers since high school. Here at RPI, she started as a freshman representative and has since served as the Pre-Collegiate Initiative Chair for 3 years, organizing the Black Family Tech Awareness Day, which engages over 150 K-12 students in STEM. Now, she represents NSBE at the regional level, collaborating with students at other colleges to develop academic and technical programming that empowers young minds. I would like to invite Farron Thompson to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
This inductee has been instrumental in revitalizing Habitat for Humanity at RPI post-pandemic, serving as fundraising chair and now co-president. Under her leadership, the organization has doubled in size and expanded its impact through large-scale fundraising efforts, campus improvement projects, and partnerships with community organizations, including volunteering with RPI's hydroponic farm and building campus infrastructure. Beyond Habitat, she is deeply involved in mentorship. After being a mentee in the Women's Mentoring Program, she became a mentor and now serves as the Director of Social Events and the Director of Social Media, organizing leadership development initiatives and a training program for club leaders. She also mentors first-year and transfer students through Strive, where she has guided multiple students while serving on its student advisory board. Passionate about student success, she has collaborated with SHEP, NSBE, RPI faculty, and student success to organize events that support underclassmen and strengthen mentorship programs. I would like to invite Alicia Kareem to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
As president of RPI crew, he registers the team for and leads them at regattas ranging from small scrimmages with local teams to the head of the Charles, the largest in the world. He corresponds daily with the team coaches, ensuring clear communication and creates a positive environment for students. During his presidency, he standardized the organization of the team's equipment at the boathouse and erg room, pioneered a plan for future membership retention, and rewrote the club's constitution to make rowing more accessible to students on campus. As founder and president of the Math Club, he unified the student-led math groups at RPI and established a community for those who enjoy mathematics. He organized events like latex workshops, math major freshman welcome, integration B, and hosted calculus 1 and 2 review sessions that drew over 150 attendees, providing valuable support for underclassmen students. As president of Pi Mu Epsilon, he restored the chapter's active status by inducting over 20 new members, consolidating decades worth of member and alumni information into one comprehensive spreadsheet, and designing a framework and guide for future leaders of the organization. I would like to invite Henry Rogers to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
Farron, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Alicia, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Henry, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
We are proud to tap these members for their membership to Phalanx.
This inductee has been the electrical vehicle lead and high voltage lead of Rensselaer Motorsport for the past 3 years, playing a key role in the team's transition from an internal combustion to an electric vehicle drivetrain. Due to his contributions, Rensselaer Motorsport was able to manufacture its first running electric vehicle. As one of the two electrical engineers on the team, he was responsible for ensuring the safety of the 400-volt, 250-amp battery, working closely with the Institute and industry professionals. He has secured over $45,000 in monetary and material sponsorships for motorsport and developed relationships with key sponsors such as BAE Systems. As a member of the pep band, he served as the executive conductor in his sophomore year, organizing all pep band appearances at women's and men's hockey, football, basketball, and lacrosse games. He ran weekly rehearsals and coordinated school and community events. Notably, he organized the Big Red Freakout, which set a record for alumni attendance with 174 members present, including the current and alumni members due to the 100th anniversary of the band. This event, called PEP 100, was the biggest in the band's history, and as its leader, he dedicated countless hours to ensure that all members felt included and had fun at the event. Additionally, he has been a key contributor to the development of the Mercer X Lab, one of the newest labs on campus. He has worked at the Mercer X Lab for the past 2 years, helping students with ECSC Omega Labs, IED, capstone projects, and personal projects. He played a significant role in enabling students to push boundaries in electrical engineering within a safe and productive environment. He was one of the first staff members at Mercer X Lab to earn a hot work pin for leading a workshop that taught 20 students the basics of soldering. He has been a strong contributor to the lab's goals, projects, and workshops. I would like to invite Sean Trimper to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
As Programs Co-Chair for the Black Graduate Student Association, she has helped to build a supportive community for Black graduate students at RPI. Recognizing the importance of an empowering environment, she has organized events that foster social connections while also providing academic and professional resources. She strives to lead with a focus on collaboration and servant leadership, always inviting feedback and new ideas to enrich members' experiences and help them grow. Under her leadership, BGSA has expanded its reach and impact through various programs, prioritizing peer support and inspiring a sense of belonging and motivation within the association. As a dedicated member of Alpha Phi Omega, she has contributed to numerous service projects reflecting APO's core value of leadership through service, and has had the opportunity to lead workshops. She also has been an active member of Hack RPI, fostering a positive and collaborative environment among members. Further, she serves on the Student Advisory Committee to discuss key issues impacting student life, such as campus resources, housing, and academic policies. I would like to invite Gloria Ogachukwu to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
For over 8 years, he has been dedicated to mentoring, leadership, and community service, taking on more than 10 leadership roles since his undergraduate years. As a PhD student at RPI, he has continued this commitment by actively supporting organizations that uplift underrepresented students. In his first year, he served as the graduate representative for RPI's National Society of Black Engineers, where he organized a series of initiatives, including a graduate school info session, research workshops, and a Shadow a Grad Student program that connected undergraduates with Black PhD students in similar research fields. He also served as the vice president of the Black Graduate Students Association, where he worked to expand that impact beyond RPI. Working with the Office of Graduate Admissions, he helped organize a massive virtual application event, granting fee waivers and guidance to over 2,700 Black and Latino prospective students across Africa and America. He also joined recruitment trips to HBCUs like UMBC and Alabama A&M, working to bring more diverse voices into RPI's graduate programs. Aside from outreach, he contributes to organizing academic, social, and professional events that foster a sense of belonging and provide resources to help Black graduate students at RPI thrive. As a graduate representative on RPI's Graduate Council, he works to make graduate school more inclusive, pushing for policies and organizing events that support graduate students. I would like to invite Peter Oyefitlu to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
Sean, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its responsibilities, rights, and duties?
Gloria, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Peter, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx. Members of Phalanx, is there anyone who would like to tap for membership into Phalanx? Yes, there is.
This student has been part of the NRTC program on campus for 4 years, recently serving as the Midshipman Executive Officer, overseeing the unit's operations and manage day-to-day activities. He has also been a part of Phi Gamma Delta for 3 years, serving on E-Board for 2. During his time in the fraternity, he spent a year as corresponding secretary, coordinating external events, including formal gatherings and community service events, and another year as president, representing the fraternity to campus administration. I would like to invite Paul Kingsbury to the stage for induction.
This inductee has served in multiple executive board positions with the Rensselaerics over 2 years, including president and musical director, where she strengthened the group's creative and technical abilities, fostered a collaborative and enthusiastic environment, and expanded its presence through increased performance opportunities both on campus and in the local community, including events in downtown Troy and Alumni Weekend. In the Society of Women Engineers, she has held roles as the co-freshman representative, Corporate Relations Director, and Alumni Relations Director. As a freshman representative, she helped first-year students connect with upperclassmen and alumni through networking events like the Day in the Life series. As Corporate Relations Director, she revitalized sponsorships and professional engagement post-pandemic, laying the foundation for continued chapter growth. Through her leadership, she has worked with fellow executive board members to expand professional development opportunities, bringing career advice and industry connections to members through SWE, conferences, and alumni networking. Additionally, she has worked as an admissions ambassador, providing prospective students and their families with insight into campus life through regular tours and outreach. I would like to invite Isabella Valenti to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
Since fall of 2021, he has been an active member of the Polytechnic, holding numerous leadership positions starting from his freshman year, advising the organization on their underway semester, in addition to serving as associate news editor, editor-in-chief, business manager, and news editor. He has contributed to reshaping and reestablishing the Poly in its post-COVID era. He has collaborated with professionals in the union, news media, presidential office, faculty senate, and student government. Further, he is an active member of Delta Kappa Epsilon, serving as vice president, recruitment chair, alumni chair, and academic chair throughout his time in the fraternity. As recruitment chair, he was responsible for bringing 12 people into the fraternity's associate member process and has been a leader in shaping the organization's culture. Lastly, as a leader of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Club, he officially joined in fall 2022 and stepped in as president, refounding the club after it was left with only a single member who graduated in spring 2021. He established an executive board, general body meetings, and weekly events, rebuilding the club to now have approximately 10 members. I would like to invite Alexander Orr to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
In the position of business lead of the Rensselaer Motorsport team, she was responsible for maintaining all team business and project management for the motorsport car. She organized $60,000 in industry sponsorships, increasing sponsorship by 10% from the year prior. She also oversaw budgeting, purchasing, procurement, and coordinated the team's participation in the yearly Formula SAE competition in Michigan. In this role, she worked to improve the personal reimbursement system for team members and conducted research to select components for the EV car, such as high voltage components. As Grand Marshal, she facilitates student administration communication for over 8,000 students, participating in meetings with the president, provost, and other administrators to advocate for students. Under her leadership, motions have been passed advocating for pedestrian safety, health resources, and support in extracurricular learning. She also led an initiative to lower textbook costs, resulting in $100,000 savings for 2,000 students. Additionally, she currently manages committee projects and timelines across 7 interdisciplinary teams in the Student Senate. As a member of Engineering Ambassadors, she coordinates visits with local schools to break down barriers in STEM fields through student-developed presentations and hands-on activities. I would like to invite Vivian Rosnason to the stage for induction into Phalanx.
Paul, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Isabella, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Alexander, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
Vivian, do you accept membership into Phalanx with all of its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
We are proud to tap these students for membership into Phalanx.
For over 60 years, in addition to the recognition of students, Phalanx has recognized members of faculty and staff who consistently go beyond the requirements of their positions to assist and mentor their students, and thus exhibit leadership, service, and devotion to the alma maters that are the pillars of Phalanx. Phalanx members, is there anyone you would like to tap for honorary membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This honorary inductee has spent the last 7 years truly dedicated to making campus life better for students through wellness programs, engagement opportunities, and improving the union's marketing efforts so that no one misses an opportunity to engage with the many opportunities the union offers. She embraces the student-staff partnership that makes the union so special and respects the student leaders while pushing them to evolve and consider new and better opportunities to make the campus a better place. She goes above and beyond to ensure students are supported and have safe spaces to decompress physically at the Mueller Center, while also making sure the reach of the Union and Mueller Center are felt across campus. She is a positive influence in the lives of students and colleagues alike. She advocates for self-care, empowerment, and mental health. She has embraced RPI for all that it is and all that it can evolve to be. I would like to invite Lauren Arnoff to the stage for induction into Phalanx. Lauren, do you accept honorary membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties? I am proud to tap Lauren for honorary membership into Phalanx.
Phalanx members, is there anyone you would like to tap for honorary membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This honorary inductee leads the iPersist program for chemistry. This program helps freshmen through Chemistry 1 in their transition from high school into college. He cares so much for his students. He jokes with us, gives us advice, and supports us through thick and thin without judgment. In my senior chemistry mentor meetings with him, I feel I can truly be honest about what's going on in my life, and more specifically how I feel about the chemistry course. He takes and appreciates the suggestions and insights students give him. And as a seasoned professor who knows his stuff, this is an incredible dynamic. He saw the senior mentors were having a rough week, and he brought us candy goodie bags, or dressed up as Guy Fieri. He also runs the Chemistry Demo Development Group, which performs and creates the demonstrations for the Chemistry 1 class. He allows the students to trial and error through the process to truly learn about these demos, while also creating a fun and inclusive learning environment. Not only does he do this for us, but for the students in their learning endeavors. Whether it's playing Kokomo and throwing beach balls around the class, or lighting gummy bears on fire, he makes learning fun and engaging. He serves his community through the iPersist program with true intent to help students through their first year by offering incredible amounts of office hours, exam reviews, and always staying late to answer questions. He leads the chemistry department with intention, passion, and care. I would like to invite Dr. Ma to the stage for induction into Phalanx. Dr. Ma, do you accept honorary membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
Yes.
I am proud to tap Dr. Ma for honorary membership into Phalanx.
Members of Phalanx, is there anyone you would like to tap for honorary membership into Phalanx?
Yes, there is.
This honorary inductee developed the Leadership, Performance, and Acceleration program on top of teaching several required courses, assists with advising the science advisors, ambassadors, and contributes so much through different aspects of the Archer Center, such as creating custom design workshops and programs. An LPA, he leads students through the philosophies of challenge by choice and stories stay, lessons leave. His lunches for LPA provide a safe space for student leaders to share what has been going on in their world and ask for help. Throughout these meetings, it is clear he is someone of good character, seeking only the best for his students and building relationships based on honesty and trust. He truly leads through unity, empathy, and respect, and engages with different types of students on a daily basis. He remains a consistent, reliable mentor for students to lean on and is always willing to give a helping hand to the RPI community. I would like to invite Jordan Venner to the stage for honorary induction to Phalanx. Jordan, do you accept honorary membership into Phalanx with all its privileges, rights, and duties?
I do.
I am proud to tap Jordan for honorary membership into Phalanx.
Will the newly tapped please rise and face the podium? Raise your right hand. The Phalanx membership pledge begins with you saying the word I, followed by your name. So one at a time, beginning with Lauren in the front row, and then continuing left to right. Repeat those words. You'll recite the rest of the pledge in unison.
I, Lauren Arnoff,
I, David Gardner,
I, Allison Gorelick.
I, Mina Mall.
I, Sanya Joseph.
I, Kriti Sharma.
I, Diego Machado.
I, Farron Thompson.
I, Alicia Kareem.
I, Henry Rogers.
I, Sean Trimper.
Hi, Peter Ifolu.
I, Gloria Machuku.
I, Jordan Venner.
I, Alex Ma.
I, Vivian Rosnasan.
I, Alex Orr.
I, Isabella Valenti.
I, Paul Kingsbury.
Do solemnly pledge upon my word and honor to encourage and promote among my peers a stronger and fuller school spirit. And I pledge to do my best to serve Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. The Phalanx members standing before you have been tapped for their leadership, service, and devotion to Rensselaer. Please join me in celebrating them. You may all be seated. As the other members of Phalanx have highlighted, the new members of Phalanx have truly distinguished themselves from their peers and are more than worthy of this designation. Congratulations to the newly tapped. I would like to take this moment to extend our gratitude to all of the Phalanx honorary members, Phalanx alumni, school administrators, faculty, and staff members who are with us today. Special thanks is given to the staff members who helped in assisting in the planning and execution of today's tapping ceremony. We'd also like to thank our advisors, Cynthia Smith, Janelle Fayette, and Will O'Brien. Of course, thank you to Dr. Schmidt for supporting the Phalanx jackets, as well as Vice Provost Radsky for their support of Phalanx. Lastly, we thank you all for being here today to celebrate the new members' achievements. At the conclusion of the ceremony, I invite you all to join us on the lower level for a reception. For all present honorary members and alumni, please sign the Phalanx book roll as witnesses to this afternoon's tapping in the downstairs entry. At this time, Phalanx tapping has concluded, and I ask that all alumni, honorary, and current Phalanx members move to the edge of the room for the receiving line, as well as come up here at the conclusion for a photo. Thank you. I would like to invite all white key awardees to the front of the stage for a photo. And then Phalanx with everybody.
White key first, white key first. Yeah, white key first and then Phalanx.
Ready? All? No, up here, yeah.
I would now like to invite the newly tapped Phalanx members and honorary Phalanx members to the stage for a photo.
No.
And then at the conclusion of this photo, all honorary members present, please come forward. As a reminder, at the photos, there is refreshment downstairs.